Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
You've got dreams. Might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
Here at the Warren County Chamber of Business and Industry, we like to focus on our community and help our local businesses expand and succeed.
Why join WCCBI? Not only do we offer a way for local businesses to grow and prosper, but we also provide business development, community involvement, and member benefits.
Becoming a member of WCCBI includes benefits such as networking and ribbon cutting.
Become a member or to see additional information, visit WCCBI.org today.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
At AGI Industries in Clarendon, our state-of-the-art fabrication facility brings your custom-engineered products to life. With cutting-edge machinery and skilled professionals, we deliver precision-crafted solutions tailored to your needs. From trench box and storage container rentals to sandblasting, refurbishing, and painting equipment, plus expert metal fabrication, compressor stations, filters, separators, ASME vessels, and pig loaders, AGI Industries is your one-stop shop for quality and innovation. Call 814-728-6050 for more information or to secure a rental.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
Can the Huskies run their winning streak to 4 straight games, or will the Knights be able to put the brakes on their 3-game skid? We'll find out on Your Daily Local on the YDL Sports Network as Eisenhower hosts Harbor Creek next.
Providing in-depth audio, video, and written coverage of high school and small college sports across Western Pennsylvania. The YDL Sports Network. If you love sports, this is the place to be.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into Eisenhower High School. It's high school basketball on Your Daily Local on the YDL Sports Network. Eisenhower hosting Harbor Creek in a District 10 non-region matchup here this evening. This is a makeup. This game was actually supposed to be played a week ago, but due to the winter storm that came through a couple weekends ago, there was a A lot of postponements on that Monday, and this game got moved back to make up for that game. So here we are this evening. Brian Hagberg, Lou Vizza with you on your daily local on the YDL Sports Network. This is the Casella pregame show. Fans are an essential part of any team. Visit Casella.com to join our team today. Casella, our people, your team. Tonight's game stream is powered by Oil Country Crates. Your products, our protection. OilCountryCrates.com. And you're on the Warren Tire Center. Drive to the game. Warren Tire Center, make sure you get to the game in comfort. Visit them online, WarrenTireCenter.com. Call them 814-723-8050. And again, Brian Hagberg, Lou Vizza with you in the AGI Industry Storage Containers broadcast booth. AGI Industries, your one-stop shop for quality and innovation. Call 814-728-6050 for more information or to secure a rental. And Lou should have a good one here tonight. Harbor Creek comes into this 14-3 overall. Eisenhower 11-6. As we mentioned, the Huskies have won 3 straight. The Knights have lost 3 straight. What gives here tonight?
Well, Eisenhower's come off of three really hard games, and their lack of depth has really hurt them in all 3 of those games because they've only played maybe 6 kids, and the freshman that comes off the Black, she's only a freshman. So, I mean, she's going to come, but right now she doesn't have that, experience to come off the bench. So I think that really kind of hurts him because he's expecting these kids to go, from sun up to sundown and running the press and playing good defense. It just kind of takes their toll. So I don't know. We'll just have to see what happens. I mean, I will, really if that's the pace they want to play, then that's the price they're going to have to pay.
Well, and you mentioned, Black getting limited time. She started on Monday in that game against Northwestern. I think she played 2, maybe 3 minutes in the first quarter, and Laney Belcher came off the bench, and Black never saw the floor again. He kept those 5 in for the remainder of the game.
Right. We'll have to see. Like I say, we're just going to have to see the pace of the game and see how it goes. If they come out, and press, and then the offense that they play, and they've got to get a little more movement on their offense. It can't just be, Clara coming down half court and then taking 2 or 3 steps and throwing up a 3, or looking for Font and Robinald. She did a nice job in the last game. In the keys, she got some nice drives, and like I even said, I don't know how in the heck she gets open, but she gets open, and she had a lot of good looks, inside. So hopefully she can keep that up and and have a good game. And I think if they turned the ball over, way too much, they didn't get a lot of offensive rebounds. They didn't get a lot of second chance points. But one thing that did help them with the amount of turnovers they did have, Northwestern did not capitalize on a lot of the turnovers, where there was points off the turnovers. So, you can turn the ball over, but if you hold them, if you play good defense, you got to make the next play. So if they make the next play, then they'll be in better shape. But they got to cut down the turnovers and take care of the ball better and kind of distribute the ball, try and distribute the ball a little bit better instead of, we only had, really that at the end of the game, they only had 4 players in the scoring column.
Right.
So, you can't have that. If you're even if your fourth play, even if the 5th player that's in there, contribute 4 or 5 points.
Right. Yeah.
It's a different
in a 7-point game. Yeah,
it's a different game. There's more. You got more chances. At least you're in a chance to win instead of being down 10 or 12. You may be down 4 or 5. So we'll just have, like I say, we have to see what comes out. And then they did come out in the second half. Like I say in my first 4 minutes of the third quarter, they came out with an 8-0 run, which got them back in the game. But then again,
it took the lead briefly there too.
Yeah, with the pace of the game that they had to get them up 8, get that 8-0 run, it took it out of it took them out of it. Took a lot out of them for the rest of the third quarter and into the fourth.
And it's be my second time seeing Harbor Creek here this season. Had their game a couple of weeks ago down in Warren. That was a close one late in the first half. The Huskies went on a little bit of a run there to close out the half and never really were threatened again for the rest of that game. Ariana Denning had a big game for them, game high points for the Huskies, was our player of the game, and she'll certainly be one to keep an eye on here this evening. But we'll get into more of that with our players to watch when we come back on Your Daily Local on the YDL Sports Network.
Here in Warren County, Seneca Generation delivers more than electricity. We provide clean, reliable power, and we're proud to call this community home. Our team is committed to giving back, supporting local programs, and helping create opportunities that make a difference for families, schools, and neighborhoods. Because powering homes means empowering lives. Seneca Generation, powering your home, empowering our community.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery offers screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as on cool gear like backpacks, window decals, and engraved tumblers. We also specialize in team, business, and organization fundraisers. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyinc.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
If you're
And welcome back into the Casella pregame show. Just a little over 3 minutes away from the national anthem and tonight's starting lineups. We'll look now at our Warren County Chamber of Business and Industry players to watch. You can find out about all the benefits from chamber membership online, wccbi.org. And we'll start first for the visiting Huskies. And mentioned a bit ago before the break, Ariana Denning comes in averaging just a tick under 19 points a game. And imagine, much like we saw on Monday, Lou, with Michaela Presser-Palmer, she'll probably be matched up against Claire Steinberg for most of this game. And they're going to need her to take advantage of that matchup, get some points on the board to extend this 3-game winning streak. And for Eisenhower, our WCCBI player to watch will be number 3, Sam Childs. Had 13 points on Monday night, did some good things on the boards for the Knights. And again, as you mentioned, you got to improve that depth. You got to get those players that are out there contributing, and she's certainly starting to do that over the last few games. And that'll lead us into our Howard Hanna Professionals keys to the game. Howard Hanna Professionals can help you get the keys to a new home. Call 814-726-2000 or visit howardhannaprofessionals.com. And for me, Lou, the key for both of these teams is foul trouble. Yeah. And, if you're Harbor Creek and you've seen the way Eisenhower's played these last 3 games, one of the recurring themes there has been Claire Steinberg's been in foul trouble. If you can draw a couple on her early, then you really put yourself in good position to where they maybe have to take the ball out of her hands.
Yeah, that's one thing we did fail to mention, and I'm glad you brought that up because, that Claire has gotten herself into some foul trouble the last couple of games, and actually fouled out, the first one of them. So, she's got to move her feet on defense a little bit. She can't. Well, of course, she's guarding. Yeah. The Presser-Palmer girl. So. I mean, and that was a great matchup to watch too. Yeah, absolutely. 2 really good kids, going on both ends of the court. But you can't, you've got to almost sometimes got to give up the shot, give up the layup, and don't chase and foul from behind, and so she's just got to keep her head in the game and play good defense.
So a reminder, our scoreboard tonight is brought to you by Rouse. Rouse is caring for generations. Visit rouse.org to find out more. And our board is powered by Seneca Generation. Seneca Generation, powering your home, empowering our community. And that'll just about wrap up the Casella pregame show. Our first quarter is brought to you by Elwood National Forge. It's never too soon nor too late to set another goal or dream another dream. If now's the time for you, Elwood National Forge can help. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay, and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com. And now for the national anthem.
What so proudly we hailed at the twilight. streaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous line, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
That was Eisenhower's Kira Walker with tonight's national anthem. And now we will meet the starting lineups first for visiting Harbor Creek. Our WCCBI player to watch, number 4, Ariana Denning. Number 5, Alexis Jenke. Number 10, Ella Thompson. Number 24, Jocelyn Bissell. And number 30, Carolina Sorovic, the starters for Dave Snippert and the Huskies this evening.
And now for your Eisenhower Lady Night Fantastic Five. A senior.
And now the starters for Eisenhower, our WCCBI player to watch, number 3, Sam Childs.
Lady Belcher.
Number 15, Lainey Belcher.
A senior, number 33, Riley
Number 33, Riley Robinault.
A senior, number 45, Clara Steinberg.
Number 45, Clara Steinberg.
And the senior, number 2, Lainey Font.
And number 2, Lainey Font, the starters for DJ Steinberg and the Knights here this evening. Tonight's game also being brought to you in part by the Lander Hope Clinic. Medical care for your whole family. Call 814-593-0011 or visit landerhopeclinic.com to request an appointment. And so it will be Robinault and Thompson at midcourt for the opening tip-off. And it is controlled by the Huskies. Denning gives over to Jenke. Back for Thompson. So, and Huskies just doing a good job swinging around the perimeter right now. Robinault nearly picked that one off. Thompson had a lane. Now they get it back to Denning. She drives and gets it to go for the first bucket of the game.
Eisenhower came out in the man-to-man. It looks like they're playing man both ends of the court here.
Thompson poked that away from Steinberg. Now a little spin move, and Steinberg loses it. But last touch by the Huskies. Belcher to inbound, gets it to Steinberg. And
nice.
Finds Robinault wide open underneath. And Lou, you talked about she just finds ways to get open under there. And Knights in the press. And Jenke down on the other end. As Harbor Creek.
That press got broken real easy on 3 passes. Ball never hit the ground.
Steinberg kicks out the Font. Gets it to Belcher. And Belcher lays it up and in. And trading buckets early in this one. Denning through the trap is taken away by Childs. And Steinberg was trying to go to Belcher underneath, knocked away by Sorovic. Steinberg, a little pull-up jumper, draws the foul. That one goes on Thompson. And it sends Steinberg to the line. And a 2-for-2 trip for Clara Steinberg. And Denning will split the defense. Kicks out to Thompson. And you got a foul underneath. That'll go on Belcher. Denning gives over to Janke in the corner. Back up top for Cassell. And Denning had a look there. Instead, chooses to drive and puts it up and in.
Left-handers make it look easy.
A pull-up jumper for Steinberg off the back of the rim, and Thompson's there for the rebound. Huskies moving quickly, and then it's taken away underneath by Belcher. And nearly lost it back, but gets it to Font. Up for Robinault, back for Font. And Font has a lane and lost the handle. And knocked out a play by the Huskies. Steinberg right back for Belcher, has an open look and knocks down a mid-range. Another good press break there by Harbor Creek as Denning with her third bucket of the Elwood National Forge first quarter. Steinberg a little behind the back, and her jumper is off the mark. Sorovic on the rebound. So can't get it to go. Steinberg pulls in the rebound. Going to push the pace a little bit. Pull up jumper for three. And got a kick ball. That was kind of what you were talking about, Lou. She brought it down and then just stopped for a deep three-point attempt instead of. Thompson gets it up to Sorovic. She's going to try a three off the mark. A rebound tipped around, and Font back the other way. Dishes off to Childs. Now for Steinberg, a deep three attempt is off the mark, and Belcher tried to save, but she stepped on the line. That's a coach's side if I ever heard one.
I was going to say. That took me back a little ways. Yeah. Wow.
And Denning with a nice move to get across midcourt. And here's kind of been the difference so far is Harbor Creek, once they've gotten in to the offensive zone, as Thompson drives and lays it up and in, they've run their offense. And that's why they have the lead right now as we pass the midpoint of the Elwood National Forge first quarter.
Yeah, their shot selection hasn't been good.
Childs fighting through traffic, and she's going to travel. And I think she saw Font was open on the wing, and I think Childs just saw her late because that's what she tried to go back to her, and that's what caused the extra step there. And Sorovic with a fake drives, kicks out to Janke, corner three. Can't get it to go, but the rebound tipped to Sorovic. Denning fakes, drives, lays it in, and one for Ariana Denning. Belcher picks up her second, team second. And Denning unable to complete the three-point play, but Thompson's there for the rebound and draws another foul. That's going to go on Childs. And it sends Thompson to the line to shoot a pair. And this is one area, Lou, where the Huskies have struggled as Thompson knocks down the first, shooting just 52% as a team from the free throw line. And Thompson goes 2 for 2 there. So, of course, the second we make a comment about something, they got to prove us wrong.
Yep.
6-point lead for Harbor Creek. 3 minutes to go. Elwood National Forge first quarter. Belcher inside to Steinberg. Ran into traffic. Kicked around. Janke will send it back the other way for Harbor Creek. Sorovic for three. A little long, but Denning's right there for the rebound. Ball's loose on the floor. And they say Belcher had possession just long enough for TJ Steinberg to get a timeout. And we're going to step aside for 30 seconds.
Much Game Athletics is back in Oil City with 2 youth basketball tournaments open to teams everywhere. February 21st and 22nd, it's the 14th annual 5th and 6th grade tournament. March 6th through the 8th, it's the 26th annual 7th through 9th grade tournament. 3 guaranteed games, round-robin play, no travel teams. To register or for more information, contact Jeff Pauley at muchgame649@gmail.com or 814-671-1176. That's Much Game Athletics, where young athletes get more game.
We're back here at Eisenhower High School coming out of that Ross Becker Insurance timeout. Ross Becker Insurance Group, with locations in Corey, Northeast, and Seneca, strives to deliver a personal and beneficial experience to its customers while providing a great place to work for its valued team members. TeamRossBecker.com. That's Ross Becker. So it will be Eisenhower basketball. Knights trailing 14-8 here to Harbor Creek.
Shot selection.
Yeah.
Has been the key so far.
Belcher on the wing needs some help, but I don't think her teammates realized that she had picked up her dribble as Steinberg finally comes up. And another three. This time is true. Bissell had an open look, instead kicks out, and we've got an offensive foul. Riley Robinault draws the charge. First on Bissell, second for the Huskies here in this Elwood National Forge first quarter.
That was a good defensive play on Robinault's part to draw the charge.
Font for three, just off the mark. Denning on the rebound. Back quickly the other way. And Ariana Denning already with 10 points in this first quarter.
Got to stop the ball on defense.
We've got a whistle on the floor. That's going to go on Thompson. That's her second, team's third. And Steinberg at the line for the second time in this opening quarter. Good on the first as we see number 32, Mackenzie Mook, check in for the first time. She'll give Thompson a breather. And now a 3-point Harbor Creek lead. Janky up to Bissell. Has Sorovic on the cut, and Sorovic puts it up and in. And Steinberg runs into traffic, is able to get it out to Font. And Janky all over Font. Now back for Steinberg. Inside, she was looking for Font on the cut, little in front. Bissell back the other way. Blocked away by Robinalt. And now they've got Childs out in front. She lays it up and in. Denning with 45 seconds left. Elwood National Forge first quarter. They go in the corner. Bissell working on Font. It's back up top to Sorovic. Belcher nearly poked that away from Denning, and I think Steinberg slipped there. It looked like her right foot just kind of gave out.
Yeah, she slipped right into a block call.
Oh yeah. 29 seconds left. Huskies get it into Janky. Now Denning gives back to Janky. And back for Denning with 10. Working on Steinberg. Pull-up jumper. Can't get it to go. Rebound tipped around. Bissell comes away with it. Outlets to Sorovic at the buzzer. Too long. And we will head to the second quarter. Harbor Creek 18, Eisenhower 15. High school basketball on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network.
Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
And just about set to start the Veriskety Holdings second quarter here from Eisenhower. Knights have the basketball, trailing 18-15 to Harbor Creek. This District 10 non-region matchup. Steinberg gives over to Belcher. Back for Steinberg, deep three. Can't get it to go. Rebound knocked away. Out of bounds by Robinalt. And companies within the Veriskety Holdings Group include Phoenix Sintered Metals, Superior Energy Resources, Allegheny Electric Service, and Veriskety & Son Incorporated. Find out more at VerisketyHoldings.com. Bissell with it now for the Huskies. Gives off to Sorovic. Denning in the corner. She'll step back out, give to Janky. Janky drives, has a lane blocked away by Childs. Brian Hagberg, Lou Vizza with you here on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network. Our view of the court tonight is brought to you by Venango County, where there's always something to see and do. Visit them online, venangocountypas.gov, as Mackenzie Mook puts in her first bucket of the ball game.
That was too easy on an inbounds pass.
Nice play design there by Snippert. Steinberg drives and draws a foul. And we'll go on Denning. That's her first. Steinberg hits the first. And the second one rims out, but Childs is there for the rebound. Tried to outlet to Robenholt and just threw her hands. And
timeout.
Dave Snippert wants to take a Ross Becker Insurance timeout and talk it over. We'll take one with him. We'll be right back on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network.
We think Ross Becker Insurance is a place for you and for your family, for your individuals, for your businesses, because we want to be your insurance advisor. We're local, we're knowledgeable, we have contracts with all different insurance carriers to customize and fit the right insurance program for your needs. We're here, you can come sit down with us, talk to us one-on-one, sit across from the kitchen table, sit across from our desks, and we can give you good insurance advice, how you can save money, where you don't want to save money and skimp out on coverage. And so we're there to help balance that and give you good insurance advice, good risk management advice. So after you have a claim disaster, you can have confidence that your family, your businesses, your cars, your assets are best protected.
We're back here at Eisenhower High School, 7:02 to play. Varasketti holding second quarter. Huskies taking that Ross Becker Insurance timeout and leading 20-16. And so it'll be Sorovic to inbound. She gets it into Denning. Janke on the wing. Now Sorovic drives. And that one's blocked by Childs. Her second of the quarter. Looking up for Robenholt, but Robenholt was not ready for that pass. Now Bissell back the other way, stops. Finds Janke on the wing, and she travels.
Yep. Sometimes you just get too open.
Yeah. Steinberg up the floor. Pull-up jumper. Deep two. Rattles out. Denning rebounds. Back quickly the other way. Sorovic inside. Bissell was open. Now finds Denning, and she knocks down a three. Seven-point Harbor Creek lead. Steinberg kicks out to Belcher. Belcher drives, finds Robenholt open underneath. Eisenhower's backed out of that full court press a little bit here in this Varasketti holding second quarter. Look, swings over to Janke. Top for Bissell. And Bissell draws a foul. Let's see if it's on Font or Robenholt. It is on Robenholt. It'll send Bissell to the line. And I don't think she sat down yet, Lou. She played extended minutes in the JV game as well.
Yeah.
She gets the first shot to fall. And goes 2 for 2. And Lou, your buddy Dirk Finley's watching. He says hello.
Hey, Dirk. How are you, brother?
Belcher inside, Font underneath.
Ooh.
Going to go to the line, and Janke not happy with that call. Font goes to the line in search of her first points here tonight. And has it.
Dirt, send us a message and tell us how much snow you got there.
2-for-2 trip for Laney Font. And now Belcher going to shadow Denning all the way down the court. And Denning's got some speed. Got right by Belcher, who's got some quickness herself.
I told you left-handers make it look easy.
Yeah. Oh, Denning again for three. Can't get that one to go. Robinault goes up for the board. Now up for Steinberg. She's going to try. Off the mark. Childs is right there. Can't get the putback. And Bissell sends it back the other way for Harbor Creek. Denning got a lane. Gets the foul and the bucket. And that is the third on Belcher. And Denning is just taking over this first half for the Huskies. She completes the three-point play. The only thing she hasn't done right so far is
foul.
Well, and she missed a free throw in the first quarter.
Yeah.
Up to 16 points now in this first half for Ariana Denning. Still 4.5 to play in the Veriskety Holdings second quarter. And I think Robinault's going to pick up her second. Team's third. And Denning kicks out to Bissell. Now for Janke. Denning drives. Little floater. Gets it to go. And now a 10-point Huskies lead, their largest of the game. Steinberg inside to Childs, and Childs gets it this time.
She got lost off the screen there. Harbor Creek didn't pick her up, and they doubled on Steinberg and saw her underneath on the baseline for the basket.
Bissell looking, gives over to Janke. And this really seems like it's been kind of the difference. Harbor Creek's been patient offensively, though that one goes off of Surovic's hand and out of play. But they've been the Huskies have been patient, letting good shots come and driving when lanes open up. And
yeah, their shot selection's been way better than Eisenhower's.
And Font, a little trouble there as Belcher kicks it out to Steinberg. And Steinberg a little too strong off the glass. Robinault nearly took that away from Bissell. She gets it to Surovic, now up for Denning, and Denning with a fake. A drive is blocked. No, it's a foul. And Denning came down hard. Holding her elbow a little bit.
It's 4.
That's they called that on Belcher.
Yep.
I don't. First one rattles out for Denning. And we're going to see number 4, Brooke Scott, check in for Belcher. And we'll see that now this depth's being tested here, Lou, and you talked about they only go about 6 deep, and we'll see if the Denning goes 0 for 2 from the line. And they say last touch by Steinberg there as Janke pokes it away. We'll see if Harbor Creek now maybe wants to try to isolate Scott and go after her. Get it to Denning. Now over for Bissell. Surovic for 3. She buries it. Lead up to 11. Steinberg answers. Bissell with a little crossover there, working on Scott. Kicks out for Janke. Janke with a three. Steinberg drives, gets the foul, and one for Clara Steinberg.
Yeah, at least they have 5 people in the scoring column.
They call that one on Bissell. That's her second. And Steinberg completes the three-point play. And that pass goes through Sorovic's hands and out of bounds. So Knights now with a chance to cut into this 8-point lead with 1:50 to go. Verschetti holding second quarter. Steinberg drives, floater, can't get it to go. Rebound tipped around. Bissell hauls it in. And it goes coast to coast. Stoppage there as the ball found its way to the Eisenhower bench. Steinberg gives off to Font. Now for Scott. Robinault. Reverse layup. She got it and one for Riley Robinault. I don't know how she even got that shot away.
That prayer was answered.
Foul goes on. Look, that's her first. Team's fourth, so both teams will be shooting the rest of the first half. And the free throw goes awry. Steinberg with the rebound, trying to get it to Childs. Last touched by Denning. And one of the Eisenhower players needs to go to the baseline.
Somebody's got to take the ball out of bounds.
Font finally gets there, gets it to Steinberg. Back for Font. Thought about the three, but Janke closed. Out for Scott. Mid-range jumper's good. Brooke Scott. Under a minute to go, and Verschetti holding second quarter. Harbor Creek lead down to 6. Bissell up top. Hounded by Scott. Get a whistle. They're going to get Scott on the floor. And that will send Bissell to the line as the Huskies are in the bonus. It was 2 for 2 on her first trip. Short on the first. And second goes off the rim, but Mook's there for the rebound. Gets it out to Denning. She had to go up high to get that one. Now finds Janke open for three. Buries it. Steinberg spins, and it rolls out, but Robinault's there for the rebound. Childs out to Font with 15 seconds. Final 10, Font drives, draws a foul. Really not happy on that one.
Well,
and that's going to send Font to the line. She was good on the first. And second, off the back of the rim, Childs with the rebound. Font with 5 seconds. Has it poked away by Jenke, and they say last touch by Font.
Got her leg.
With 3.3 seconds to go. Harbor Creek to inbound. Trying to get it to Denning, and it's taken away by Steinberg. She can't get the reverse, and the shot at the buzzer is short. And we head to the half. Harbor Creek 41, Eisenhower 33. We'll be back with the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg halftime show on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network.
Discover radiant beauty with Healing Beauty by KJ. Our natural, cruelty-free skincare line harnesses the power of nature to nourish and rejuvenate your skin. From hydrating serums to soothing creams, find your perfect routine. Shop now at shophealingbeauty.com for exclusive offers and free shipping on orders over $50. Healing Beauty by KJ. Glow naturally. Shine beautifully.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery offers screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as on cool gear like backpacks, window decals, and engraved tumblers. We also specialize in team, business, and organization fundraisers. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyync.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
Here in Warren County, Seneca Generation delivers more than electricity. We provide clean, reliable power, and we're proud to call this community home. Our team is committed to giving back, supporting local programs, and helping create opportunities that make a difference for families, schools, and neighborhoods. Because powering homes means empowering lives. Seneca Generation, powering your home, empowering our community.
You've got dreams, might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
At AGI Industries in Clarendon, our state-of-the-art fabrication facility brings your custom-engineered products to life. With cutting-edge machinery and skilled professionals, we deliver precision-crafted solutions tailored to your needs. From trench box and storage container rentals to sandblasting, refurbishing, and painting equipment, plus expert metal fabrication, compressor stations, filters, separators, ASME vessels, and pig loaders, AGI Industries is your one-stop shop for quality and innovation. Call 814-728-6050 for more information or to secure a rental.
Welcome into the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg halftime show. Your score at the half, Harbor Creek 41, Eisenhower 33. This District 10 non-region girls basketball matchup. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, where you come for the food and stay for the view. Come check out the new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center. The Allegheny Grill was recently voted the #1 waterfront restaurant in Pennsylvania. Find out why, AlleghenyGrill.com. Our halftime stats are brought to you by the Warren Forest High Ed Council. The Warren Forest High Ed Council has been serving Warren and Forest counties for more than 40 years. Visit high-ed.com to learn more. The Warren Forest High Ed Council, your access to lifelong learning. So Harbor Creek with 41 points at the half, 18 in the first, 23 in the second. Ariana Denning leading the way with 18 points, 8 for Alexis Janke, 5 for Carolina Sorovic, 4 each for Ella Thompson and Jocelyn Bissell, and 2 for Mackenzie Mook. 41 points for the Huskies at the half. Eisenhower has 33 points at the half, 15 in the first, 18 in the second. Claire Steinberg with 14 points leads the way. 6 for Riley Robinault, 4 each for Sam Childs and Lainey Belcher, 3 for Lainey Font, and 2 for Brooke Scott. The 33 points for the Knights. And now for the Hunter Station Golf Club first half summary. A season pass from Hunter Station Golf Club in Tionesta would make a great gift for that special golfer in your life. Call 814-755-4558 to buy a season pass today and ask about their play and stay packages. Hunter Station Golf Club, 3 miles south of Tionesta, online, hunterstation.com. And, well, Lou, I did better today. I didn't tell anybody to buy a Christmas present, so that's good start to the first half for me anyway, and certainly a great start to the first half for Harbor Creek. They were able to break the Eisenhower press relatively easy, more often than not, and they've got 41 points to show for it.
Yeah, they did handle the press pretty well. They handled it without putting the ball on the floor. There was probably 3 or 4 times that they came down, the ball never touched the floor, and got easy layups off of it. A lot of fouls. I mean, nobody got into the. I mean, you got into the bonus late in the second quarter, but there was 20 foul shots taken in the first quarter. Eisenhower had 12, and Harbor Creek had 8, and a lot of them were and ones or shooting fouls. Yeah. Most of Harbor Creek's were going to the basket. Eisenhower shot selection, I think, was just a little bit off. Clara was taking some real deep threes. And, she gets that step and she gets open and it's going to go up. But, sometimes you got to just kind of, try
the offense work a little bit.
Yeah, it's like, they got the, that old offense. You got to pass the ball 6 times before you shoot the ball.
Right.
We're going back to the Hoosiers and that way. So, but Eisenhower only had 6 turnovers, but there's no, and Harbor Creek had 5 or 7 turnovers, and Harbor Creek had 5. No, there were no points scored off any of the turnovers. The offensive rebounds were tied. They both had 5 offensive rebounds, although Harbor Creek did score 5 points off their offensive rebounds, and Eisenhower didn't.
There were a couple opportunities that Eisenhower had right underneath the basket.
Yeah. Well, right at the end of the first half, Clara had 2 chances that that could have changed things around here. But we're coming into the beginning of the third quarter again. This is where Eisenhower got back into the game against Northwestern. They had a nice little 8-0 run to get them back in within, I think, 3 or 4 points. So they're going to have to kind of do the same thing tonight and hold Harbor Creek down to, play good defense on them and kind of, get back in reach and not, have them grow the lead, and they can try to decrease the lead. So we'll see what happens. Like I say, they did handle the press. So I don't know, maybe, just get back and tighten it up on defense, tighten up on the man-to-man, and not give up. And most of them were layups, too, when they did break the press.
Oh, yeah. Easy looks at the basket.
Yeah,
sure.
so, it's not like you want to concede it, but still, if they're breaking it and getting easy layups, let's do something different and try and, instead of the press, get some help back down, and make them shoot. They got good shooters from the outside that Bissell.
Yeah.
The young Bristol girl, Jocelyn Bissell, she played almost the whole JV game.
I'm pretty sure she played the whole first half here too.
Yeah, and then she's played the whole first half. So, and she's we commented on her in the JV games. I said, just watch her run.
Yeah,
you can tell she's an athlete. She just by the way she runs. And so we just, like I say, we just got to kind of tighten things up and play some good defense, get some better shot selection, don't foul. And, Belcher, she's got 4 fouls, so I don't know how much time, I don't know where he's going to, save her until the fourth quarter or, she's got to be.
Scott came in and handled
She
her
did
own.
all right.
She really did. So
yeah, she scored a couple points, played good defense. So, maybe we'll see what happens.
So those were our Rehab Center second half adjustments with 8 locations to serve you, including in Clarion, Brookville, and Katanning. The Rehab Center always makes the right adjustments. The Rehab Center, chiropractors caring for health. TheRehabCenters.com, the old English spelling with centers with an R-E-S. We'll be back with the Acrisure third quarter right after this on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network.
In every heartbeat, every helping hand, every moment of care, Warren General Hospital stands as a cornerstone of our community. For generations, families have trusted us to be here today, tomorrow, and always. We're transforming community health and wellness through excellence.
Jakey going to try the corner 3 to start the Acrisure third quarter. Dennings there for the rebound and the putback. Apologize for the abrupt start. They started a little early here. Acrisure, with a location in DuBois, is the official insurance provider of your daily local, the YDL Sports Network. Find out more at acrisure.com/mid-Atlantic. So Steinberg drives and answers off the glass. So it is Dennings, Sorovic, Bissell, Thompson, and Jenke out to start the second half for the Huskies. Thompson, well, shot is no good there as Brooks Scott gets the rebound, gets it back to Steinberg. They're joined by Robin Font and Childs. Font for 3, can't get it to go. And rebound tracked down by Steinberg. And Steinberg can't get that one off the left hand. Thompson back for Harbor Creek. Bissell will pull up jumper, got it to go. Brian Hagberg, Lou Visit with you here in the AGI Industry Storage Containers broadcast booth. Long range 3, rebound kicked out to Denning. Now Thompson,
Short.
But Jenke's right there. And then gets left alone, but Childs blocks it away. Right to Bissell. Bissell with a move and the finish. And Harbor Creek has extended the lead to 12 as Font got a little too far under the basket before getting that shot away. Thompson to Jenke. Goes down low. Bissell with a little touch pass came right up, and Lou with the big catch there.
It's like a hockey game.
Yeah.
Over the glass and into the crowd.
Hey, but you caught that one-handed, Lou. I should have turned the camera on you. Caught that one away.
I still got the hands. The legs are shot, but I still got the hands.
Scott gets it over to Steinberg. Back for Childs. On inside for Robinald, and that rolls home. Wasn't sure about that one for a second. And it eventually falls down.
That was circling the drain for sure.
Yeah. Thompson going to try a 3. Hits.
No, you just can't leave anybody open.
Yeah. Lead up to 13 now for Harbor Creek. And Jenke able to track it down. No. Say she stepped out of bounds. With the Harbor Creek bench on its feet, couldn't really tell if she stepped out of bounds or not. Dave Snibber not real happy with that call. It is Eisenhower basketball now. Steinberg, a little turnaround jumper is good. And ties up. Denning gets the jump ball. And possession arrow gives it to the Knights.
Start the clock.
Steinberg trying to cross
Start
it
the
over.
clock.
Yep. And that.
Start the clock.
And Lou, I think you're the only one who noticed it. Well, now they're running the clock down. Well, now the clock's running when it shouldn't be. Harbor Creek gets it in. Janke open for three. Can't get that one to go. Robinault with the rebound, going to push back the other way. And draws a foul on Bissell. And you can see Dave Snippert's reaction to that call. It's a third on Bissell. Sends Robinault to the line to shoot two. Gets the first. And that's been something throughout the first half Harbor Creek was able to do. They get a lead. Eisenhower would cut into it a little bit. Then the Huskies would answer. And Eisenhower's just not been able to string enough stops together to get this down to a one-possession game. Find a cutting Bissell. She's got 6 points in this Acrisure third quarter. Steinberg step back three. Got it. Action fast and furious here at the John M. Neese Gymnasium, and Thompson had to track that one down. Nearly taken away by Robinault. Bissell pull-up jumper. Can't get that one to go. Robinault on the rebound. Tried to outlet to Childs and knocked away by Bissell. And so Font will inbound. Gets it into Steinberg. Back to Font. And a foul. He'll be on the floor. And that one is on Denning. That's her second. Team second of this Acrisure third quarter. Font, little jumper off the rim, and Denning hauls in the rebound and draws a foul.
Time Robin, how many's the third?
That's her third, yeah.
You got to watch. They're getting in.
Team's first of the Acrisure third quarter. Janke up to Thompson. Back to Denning. Janke open for three. Can't get it. Rebound tipped. And Thompson knocks it out of play. Steinberg, another step back three. Can't get that one to go. Thompson pulls down the board. Scott trailing her all the way down the floor. Thompson eventually gives up to Denning. Sorovic hits a three. Like you said, Lou, you just can't leave anybody with even a fraction of an opening in this Harbor Creek offense. Font answers. Dang, with a lane, and Steinberg going to take the foul there. That's her second, team second. Denning had a wide open lane to the basket. And she struggled a little bit from the free throw line, so Harbor Creek's going to take a Ross Becker Insurance timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
In every heartbeat, every helping hand, every moment of care, Warren General Hospital stands as a cornerstone of our community. For generations, families have trusted us to be here today, tomorrow, and always, We're transforming community health and wellness through excellence in quality, safety, service, engagement, and patient experience. Warren General Hospital.
Ross Becker Insurance Group, with locations in Corey, Northeast, and Seneca, strives to deliver a personal and beneficial experience to its customers while providing a great place to work for its valued team members. TeamRossBecker.com. That's Ross Becker, and Ross Becker Insurance Group brought us that last time out. This will be Denning at the line to shoot a pair. Reminder, your view of the court tonight is brought to you by Venango County, where there's always something to see and do. Visit them online, venangocountypas.gov. And Denning hits the first. A little short on the second rebound. Bounce to Steinberg. Steinberg crosses up Denning, drives, and finishes. And Bissell crosses up Robinault, but Robinault able to get back. I don't know if she got a piece of that ball or what, but it seemed like it kind of went awry there for Bissell. Now Steinberg is going to get called for a charge.
Yep.
And that is her third. And there's that foul trouble we talked about, Lou, creeping in here with 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, it's she's trying to do too much. She's carrying the team.
Denning gets a screen. Scott able to close defensively. Now Sorovic open for three. And Sorovic hits. Her third of the game. Lead is back to 10. Steinberg gets a screen, tries to go back to Childs, but pass behind her. Janke back the other way. Has Sorovic, and Steinberg got back defensively. Now Denning working on Robinault. They're going to count that and one for Denning. And that's going to go on Robinault. That's going to be her fourth. And already Lainey Belcher on the bench with 4 personal fouls for the Knights. As Denning completes the three-point play. And we're going to see number 21, Camden Black, check in for Robinault on 1:16 of the Acrisure third quarter. And again, they haven't started the clock. There it goes. Steinberg can't get the three. Font tried to knock the rebound away from Thompson. Good hands there by Thompson to stay with it. Janke over for Sorovic. Fakes, drives, kicks out for Bissell. Janke for three. Buries it. That's her third of the game. Scott on the wing, looking, gives up to Childs. Childs looking for Steinberg on the backdoor cut. She gets it. Bucket and one for Steinberg. And that's the third on Thompson.
They don't have a 10. They don't have a number 10 on the floor.
Is that not Thompson underneath there next to Black? Yeah,
Is that 10?
Yeah. Now they're having a conversation with DJ Steinberg.
Unless she's not in the book.
Well, she's been in. She was a starter, so. Has there been a technical foul called here? I didn't see any indication of that. The officials are coming together. They've sent both teams over to their bench.
Well, if she's not in the book, that's a technical foul.
Well, sure, but I mean,
she started.
Well, and that's her third foul of the game. You would think they would have noticed that by now. How would she have drawn 2 other fouls?
One would think that.
Lengthy discussion by the officials down by the Eisenhower basket.
Maybe it's not that.
So Steinberg goes back to the line for 1, and they're going to call the coaches. And Steinberg misses the free throw. It's still both teams at their bench. All right, so there has been a technical. It has to be a technical called on somebody.
There's a technical foul called on somebody.
Somebody for Eisenhower, because Denning's now going to the line. But I didn't see any signal that somebody'd been hit with a tech. And Denning misses the first.
There was a technical. I just got Nancy's attention, and she gave me one of these. So there was a technical foul.
Well, yeah.
But I don't know
obviously,
I don't know who it was. I don't know who it was on. I'm guessing it was on somebody on because
it had to be on Eisenhower.
Steinberg only shot the one shot. That was they counted the basket, so it had to be a technical on Eisenhower. Correct. And then and Harbor Creek's getting the ball.
Yeah.
So there was a technical foul on Eisenhower, but I don't know who it was.
Yeah, and they haven't put it up on the board yet that I can see. So we'll keep an eye on that. Thompson swings over to Sorovic with 20 seconds. Bissell open on the wing.
That was almost a travel.
Now drives, kicks out for Jenke, and Harbor Creek's holding for the last shot here, pretty obviously. They've had a couple open looks. Now with 5 seconds, it's Denning. And she gets called for a travel before the shot. So 3.6 seconds for the Knights to try to trim this 15-point lead. Back to Font with 2 and 1. She doesn't get it away. And so Harbor Creek takes a 66-51 lead into the fourth quarter. We'll be back. Your daily local, the YDL Sports Network.
Are you looking for a great place to relax and enjoy the fresh mountain air of the Susquehannock State Forest in the Allegheny Mountains? Then the Potter County Campground is the place for you. Your outdoor adventure starts at the Potter County Campground with family and friends. The Potter County Campground can accommodate all your camping needs. Whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of their camping cabins, they have a camping experience for you. Open year-round, the 44-acre Potter County Campground is located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check them out online at pottercountycamping.com.
Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com.
Yeah, back here at Eisenhower High School, Harbor Creek with a 66-51 lead over the Knights as we're set to start the Potter County Family Campground fourth quarter. And we did find out the technical foul against Eisenhower was because number 21, Cam Black, was not in the book. You called it, Lou. Somebody wasn't in the book. We thought it was the wrong team there. So it's Cam Black was not in the book to start the game. And when she came into the game, that drew the technical foul. And at Potter County Family Campground, your outdoor adventures start here with family and friends. We can accommodate your camping needs, whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of our camping cabins. We have a camping experience for you, open year-round and located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check us out online, pottercountycamping.com. So Harbor Creek with the 15-point lead and the basketball. Jenke up to Bissell. Bissell with a spin. Can't quite get it to go. And Belcher's back on the floor. She's playing with 4 personals. Robinault also on the floor with 4 personals. Font fakes. Janke nearly took it away. And now Belcher. And that pass is going to be taken away by Thompson. And Thompson gets it to finish. And the wheels have kind of fallen off over the last 3 or 4 minutes here for Eisenhower. Steinberg gets that one to go up and in. Janke on the wing. She'll drive. Blocked by Font. Rebound Thompson and the putback. And so even when they get the defensive stop, Thompson comes in for the rebound. And Steinberg can't get that deep 3 to go. Thompson on the floor. Outlets to Janke. Janke's back with Denning. Fakes. Puts it up. Can't get it to go. Denning on the rebound. Blocked there by Steinberg. Bissell up top. Denning's open on the wing. Bissell takes. Can't get it to go. But Thompson again. There to put it back. 6 quick points for Emma Thompson in the Potter County Family Campground 4th quarter. And the Harbor Creek lead now is 72-53. Steinberg down low to Childs. Puts it up and in. We got Bissell out in front. She traveled, yep. And so Black will check in legally this time as Childs takes a seat.
Yeah, the technical foul buys her in the rest of the game.
Steinberg spins and sent Thompson to her seat, her seat, but Steinberg couldn't get the finish. I couldn't get those words out of my mouth. Steinberg ends up going to the free throw line as Thompson picks up her 4th.
You're as bad as Allen with the Potter County. What's that? What is
the
that?
Potter County Family Campground.
There you go.
I can say that one.
You can say that one. He can.
Everything else is what I have trouble with. Steinberg hits the first. And can't get the second to go, and Robinault is going to foul out.
That's 5.
That's her 5th with a push, and that will bring Childs back on the floor. And so again, Belcher's out there playing with 4 personal fouls as well, as is Thompson for Harbor Creek.
No, yes, she is.
And Denning. Oh, what a move by Ariana Denning. And Font off her foot, gets it to Childs. Childs has an open look and puts it in. Good recovery by Font to keep that play alive. Janke over to Thompson. Back for Denning. Denning, a little pull-up jumper. Got it. The lead up to 18 now for the Huskies. Little spin move by Steinberg again. Finds Childs underneath.
Oh, she traveled. Got away with one.
Well, couldn't tell if that was Thompson or Sorovic. Might have got away with a little hip check under there, too. They say play on, and it's Janke inside to Bissell. And Bissell moves around Childs, loses the ball, and Denning comes up with it. And can't get it to finish. Steinberg pull up 3. Bang.
Ooh, had to cut her.
Bissell over to Sorovic. Now Denning working on Belcher. And Denning gets it to go again.
I can only see one number. That's 30 what?
I believe 31.
31.
Yep. Deep three by Steinberg. Can't get it to go. Thompson skies in for the rebound. Janke now gives up to Bissell. Over to Denning. And Denning with a lane. Tried to kick out to Thompson and was tipped right to Black. Steinberg back the other way. Gives off to Belcher. Her shot off the front of the rim. Denning chases down the rebound. Has Janke in front. And Janke with the finish. And Eisenhower is going to take a Ross Becker Insurance timeout. We'll take it with them. High school basketball on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network.
You've got dreams, might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
Much Game Athletics is back in Oil City with 2 youth basketball tournaments open to teams everywhere. February 21st and 22nd, it's the 14th annual 5th and 6th grade tournament. March 6th through the 8th, it's the 26th annual 7th through 9th grade tournament. 3 guaranteed games, round robin play, no travel teams. To register or for more information, contact Jeff Pauley at muchgame649@gmail.com or 814-671-1176. That's Much Game Athletics, where young athletes get more game.
Ross Becker Insurance Group, with locations in Corey, Northeast, and Seneca, strives to deliver a personal and beneficial experience to its customers while providing a great place to work for its valued team members. TeamRossBecker.com. That's Ross Becker. So Eisenhower basketball out of that Ross Becker Insurance timeout. Knights trailing Harbor Creek by 19 here with 2:51 to play in the Potter County Family Campground fourth quarter. See, I can say that one. Lots of practice on that one. Steinberg up the floor for Eisenhower. Her jumper in key, rims out, and knocked out of play by Belcher. And Janke up to Thompson. Janke on the wing. And that is number 15, Jaden Walker on for Harbor Creek, as it looks like Ariana Denning's night may be over. And nearly taken away by Steinberg. Janke drives, a little underhand. Oh, can't get it to go. Font rebounds. Sends it up front for Black. Back to Steinberg, open for 3. Can't get it. Rebound right to Janke. Bissell gives up to Sorovic.
They're going to run clock even if they don't score.
Walker over to Bissell. Bissell backs out. Gives up to Janke. And Thompson. And yeah, Harbor Creek right now absolutely content to just let these seconds tick away. Sorovic up to Thompson. And nearly poked away from Bissell by Steinberg. Has Janke now open in the corner for 3 and hits.
They ran almost 45 seconds off the clock and then barrier 3 from the corner.
Steinberg drives, puts it up and in. She's over 30 points as well. Janke somehow gets through the traffic, and now they're going to tag Steinberg there with 27.3 seconds. She picks up her fourth. We're going to see number 10, Haley Kent, check in. Well, I guess we're going to get a Ross Becker Insurance 30-second timeout first, taken by the Knights. And Lou, this second half, actually the second and third quarters, particularly for Harbor Creek, just phenomenal. They scored 48 points over those two quarters.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it wasn't, it wasn't like it was, just running back and forth and everybody making layups. Harbor Creek was running its offense through most of this second half. And just got great shot selection. And when Eisenhower tried to press, the Huskies were ready and broke it and got some easy looks.
And then this motion offense that they have to run some time off the clock was, they took almost 50 seconds off the clock.
So Haley Kent is
I don't know what
floor.
the timeout did, but
Sorovic up to Janke, and Thompson's going to get a wide open look.
That's a lot of points.
Yeah, that's 85 points, especially in a girls' game. Not something you see very often. As that jumper from Haley Kent somehow goes in. And the clock hits all zeros. It's a 20-point victory for Harbor Creek, 85-65 over Eisenhower. We'll be back with the Icy Inc. postgame show on Your Daily Local on the YDL Sports Network.
Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
You've got dreams. Might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
Here at the Warren County Chamber of Business and Industry, we like to focus on our community and help our local businesses expand and succeed.
Why join WCCBI? Not only do we offer a way for local businesses to grow and prosper, but we also provide business development, community involvement, and member benefits.
Becoming a member of WCCBI includes benefits such as networking and ribbon cutting.
Become a member or to see additional information, visit WCCBI.org today.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
At AGI Industries in Clarendon, our state-of-the-art fabrication facility brings your custom-engineered products to life. With cutting-edge machinery and skilled professionals, we deliver precision-crafted solutions tailored to your needs. From trench box and storage container rentals to sandblasting, refurbishing, and painting equipment, plus expert metal fabrication, compressor stations, filters, separators, ASME vessels, and pig loaders, AGI Industries is your one-stop shop for quality and innovation. Call 814-728-6050 for more information or to secure a rental.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
Welcome into the Icy Inc. post-game show. Your final here from Eisenhower Harbor Creek with an 85-65 road win and non-region play. And for all your screen printing and embroidery needs, call Icy Inc. at 814-688-0034 or visit them online at icyinc.com. That's ICYYinc.com. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy. And we'll start first with our final game stats brought to you by the Warren Forest High Ed Council. The Warren Forest High Ed Council has been serving Warren and Forest counties for more than 40 years. Visit high-ed.com to learn more. We start first with Harbor Creek, 85 total points for the Huskies. 18 in the first, 23 in the second, 25 in the third, and 19 in the fourth. Ariana Denning leading the way with 31 points. 16 for Alexis Janke, 15 for Ella Thompson, 11 for Carolina Sorovic, and 10 for Jocelyn Bissell, plus 2 for Mackenzie Mook. The 85 points for the Huskies. Eisenhower scores 65 points, 15 in the first, 18 in the second, 18 in the third, and 14 in the fourth. Claire Steinberg with a game-high 33 points, 10 for Riley Robinalt, 8 for Sam Childs. Laney Font with 6, 4 for Laney Belcher, and 2 each for Brooke Scott and Haley Kent, the 65 points for the Knights. And that'll take us into our Hunter Station Golf Club game summary. You can score a great round of golf at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tynesta. Visit them online, hunterstation.com. And Lou, this was just an offensive masterpiece by the Huskies here from start to finish.
Well, yeah, you bring in your team in that averages 49 points a game. We'll say 50 points a game and score 85. You're doing something right. They had 5 kids, what you mentioned earlier, or to me, they had 5 kids in double figures. Well, you have 5 kids in double figures, you're going to score 85 points. And I mean, they ran. It was almost, I don't want to say a clinic, but it was almost a clinic. The last couple minutes, I mean, they ran time off the clock, and then they got shots at the end, and you could see a pattern to their offense. I mean, you could just see it. They passed, they cut, they drove the middle. They got some offensive rebounds. They kicked it back out, got some offensive points off the offensive rebounds. They were getting maybe 1 or 2, more than one shot at the basket. Eisenhower was getting 1 shot. You get the deep rebounds, off some of the 3-pointers that Clara was putting up from beyond the arc. Those are long rebounds coming back. So, their offense just wasn't there. I mean, right. They scored 65, which is about 15 points over their season average anyway. So they did score some points, but you can't give up 85. Yeah. I mean, it's not often you see in a girls' game where you score 85 points. At least not.
Well, and realistically, you touched on it a little bit. In the last 2 minutes there, they ran 50 seconds off the. Yeah. This could have been a 90-plus touching. Yeah, close to triple digits. Right.
If they had stayed in their offense, they could have scored 90. I mean, they very easily. But they ran time off the clock, and they got good shots, and they buried them when they got the shots off the offense. They made the shots, and then they came down on the other end after that, after running 55 seconds off the clock. They came back and played good defense, got a stop, came back down, ran another 35 seconds off the clock, got a good shot. So I mean, that's that's how you do it. And
Yeah. Can't ask for any more than that.
no.
We're going to step aside for 60 seconds. We'll be back with our Icy Inc. Player of the Game here on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network.
We think Ross Becker Insurance is a place for you and for your family, for your individuals, for your businesses, because we want to be your insurance advisor. We're local, we're knowledgeable, we have contracts with all different insurance carriers to customize and fit the right insurance program for your needs. We're here, you can come sit down with us, talk to us one-on-one, sit across from the kitchen table, sit across from our desks, and we can give you good insurance advice, how you can save money, where you don't want to save money and skimp out on coverage. And so we're there to help balance that and give you good insurance advice, good risk management advice. So after you have a claim disaster, you can have confidence that your family, your businesses, your cars, your assets are best protected.
Oh, team-wise, this is definitely the most we've scored yet.
And we're back here in the Icy Inc. postgame show, and Lou's having a little off-camera chat with our Icy Inc. player of the game, Harbor Creek's Ariana Denning. And first of all, I mean, points all over the place. Team season high for you as a team with 85 points. Career high for you, 31.
Yeah.
Here this evening. What was working so well for you guys offensively tonight?
Yeah, we definitely just worked the ball around on offense and looking for that wide open person and creating good shots for everybody. We made sure that all of us took good shots, and it worked out for us. Everyone was putting shots away, and yeah.
And so in that first quarter especially, Eisenhower tried to come out, run a bit of a press, and Lou touched on it a couple of times. You guys broke that press, and a couple of times the ball never hit the floor, just crisp passes and got easy looks at the basket.
Yeah.
What did you see on film or practice that allowed you to handle that pressure so well?
Yeah, I think as a team we do a really good job handling pressure like that. We don't let stuff like that frazzle us. We just remember, the main thing about a press is to just stay calm and composed. Don't let them, all over the place get in your head. And that's what we do. We just stay calm, composed, and focus on our passes being crisp and getting through those gaps.
Obviously they have the point totals and everything on the board here. So were you taking a peek late in the game, saw that you were getting close to 30?
Yeah.
Was that so when that last shot went through and you had crossed that 30-point threshold, what was that going through your head?
Yeah, it was just really cool. I didn't want to force anything. We always have to let the game come to you. And today I was feeling pretty good. I had quite a couple points pretty early, and then my teammates started looking for me because they knew I was having a little bit more of an on day. And yeah, towards getting closer to 30, I was like, oh, I'm getting close.
Did you get a little bit, butterflies?
Yeah.
Is this going to be the night?
Yeah,
kind of thing?
I did get excited. I've never done that before. Yeah. So hopefully I could keep this going. But yeah, it's pretty cool.
Well, and it certainly seemed like your teammates knew as well.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole bench stood up when you got that shot that put you over 30. How did that make you feel to see your teammates cheering for you?
It feels so good. Yeah, they're definitely my biggest supporters, and it's my senior year, so they really cheer me on.
So you guys pick up your 15th win of the season here tonight, a big road win in non-region play, just about set to wrap up the regular season. How much of a confidence boost does a performance like this on the road give you guys as you head to the end of the regular season?
Yeah, definitely. We gained a lot of confidence from this. I feel like we needed this. We've been having a good win streak, but anything helps us get this confidence and get some momentum going. We have some of our region games coming up, and this is just going to help us, keep in the back of our mind that we can do something like this, have a really good game all the way around. So,
our Icy Inc. player of the game, Harbor Creek's Ariana Denning, 85 points for your team, a career high 31 for you. Ariana, congratulations on the win. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thanks so much.
We'll be back with more of the Icy Inc. postgame show on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network, right after this.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. Craft beer.
Welcome back into the Icy Ink post-game show. Again, you're finally here from Eisenhower Harbor Creek with an 85-65 non-region girls basketball victory. And Lou, as we get set to wrap things up here, this is just the midpoint of a busy week for us on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network. You're going to take tomorrow night off, but I'm going to head down to Warren. And
I'll come.
No, you're going to come? All right. Well, we'll see.
We'll see.
I'm going to head down to Warren anyway, and another girls basketball game. This time as the Dragons welcome in the Erie Royals in a Region 7 matchup. That will be a varsity-only game scheduled to tip off at 7 p.m. There will be some senior night festivities ahead of that one. We'll try to bring those to you live right here on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network. So stay tuned for that. And then Friday night, a big one on the boys' side, right back in Warren, as the Dragons host Oil City in a Region 5 matchup. And that one looks to be for first place within the region. And Oil City won the previous matchup on the road. Dragons looking for a little bit of a get back here on Friday night, put them in a tie for first place in the region.
Yeah, that should be a good game. I haven't seen the boys play all season, and I really haven't seen the girls play all season either. So, it's going to be an important game, and I kind of hope that they get a nice crowd at least on Friday night, because it is, like I say, like you said, it's for the region, and maybe we can. But I want to say one more thing about tonight.
Yeah.
About Harbor Creek. Balance.
Yes, absolutely.
It was offense, defense. If this was a football game, they would say offense, defense, special teams.
Sure. Yeah.
Everything. They just they put everything together tonight, and you had to, like I say, to score 85 points.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they played a nice game. Coach did a nice job, and they broke the press a half a dozen times without putting the ball on the floor.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
great victory here for Harbor Creek in non-region action, and big confidence boost for the Huskies as we get set to wrap up. We got about a week and a half left of the regular season here before district playoffs get underway. It's time for us to get out of here, Lou. I can't talk to you.
9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Bewitching hours on us.
And but we will have all kinds of action for you the rest of this week. We'll have some basketball action in District 9 as well, and I just don't remember the schedule off the top of my head. But stay tuned to yourdailylocal.com, the YDL Sports Network at D910sports.com for all the live game action, interviews, recaps, scores, stats, standings, all of it available for you, yourdailylocal.com, D910sports.com. For Lou Vizza, this is Brian Hagberg saying thank you so much for watching, and good night.